Hey everyone, so for a while now, I've needed to have a backup power source in case of emergencies, or if I want to go on road trips, camping, things like that, something that's actually reliable. So I wanted to thank this brand for sending me their power station in exchange for an honest review. And this right here is the ALLPOWERS S2000 Pro. You can see exactly what it looks like right here and everything that you're getting. So first off, this has a 2400 watt max AC output, so it's pretty much going to handle anything that you throw at it. First off, you have the 4 AC outlets up here, so you have plenty of different options with that. You also have this little cigarette lighter right here where you can plug different things into it as well. You also have 2 different USB-C ports there, rated for 100 watts. You also have 4 different USB-A ports right there. The top 2 are for 12 watts and the bottom 2 are for 18 watts. Very easy to function. First off, you'll just hold this power button if you want to turn it on. And you can see right there on the display screen, it'll actually show you the battery percentage left. So right now we are at, for example, we are at 69%. You can see right now there is a 0 watt input and a 0 watt output. Now at the current pace, it also mentions there that it has about 13 days remaining with the current power. Now as far as plugging things in, if you want to plug something in the AC output, for example, once you plug that in, you will want to push on the AC there to make sure that is turned on. Now if you don't have anything actually plugged into those ports up there, keep in mind that's going to be drawing power just simply by pushing that button if you don't have anything plugged in there. So if you don't have anything plugged up there in your outlets, then you should keep the AC off. Same thing for the DC. If you're charging your phone or any device that's going to be using those USB-C or USB-A ports, you will want to turn on the DC right here. Now again, if you're not going to be using that, if you're not charging your phone, if you're not using any of those ports right there, you will want to turn that off, because again, you can see that is now at 13 days. It is going to be drawing some power even if you don't have anything plugged in. So again, if you're not going to be using any of these ports over there, you will want to turn the DC off. You'll just simply push that button once. You might also be wondering what this XT60 is. That is for if you want to charge this up using a solar generator or hooking it up to your car as well. So again, if you lose power, for example, you'll probably want to have an extra solar generator to be able to charge this device up for different things. Of course, you do have this charging port back here where you can actually plug this directly into the wall. It just plugs right back there and you can charge it up this way. But of course, if you lose power during some type of emergency, whether it's in a hurricane or anything else, obviously you won't have a way to do it except with a solar generator. So I would recommend, I'm personally going to go out and get an extra solar generator so I can charge it up using this port right here as well. That's going to be extremely helpful. So again, you have 4 plug-in AC outlets up there. You also have 6 different USB-C and USB-A ports. 2 are USB-C and 4 are USB-A. So plenty of options all around. And again, it's going to tell you a lot with this. It's going to tell you your output, your input, the percentage left. You're not going to be left in the dark. And not to mention, this also has an app. So you can actually, download and go into the app, and it's going to give you that same information and be incredibly helpful. So this is going to be very useful, whether it's camping, going out on tailgates, in the case of an emergency where we lose power with a hurricane or anything else. It's going to be super, super helpful to be able to charge phones up, run a mini fridge, different things that you would be left in the dark without if you didn't have such a great device. So all in all, this is a really phenomenal, sturdy, very, very ultra dynamic product, and I would highly, highly recommend it.